Welcome back to Piston Cup Productions. It's been a while, hasn't it? When it comes to mini racers, these have been extremely dry for months. Here we are in July. Finally, something. And it is a little disappointing. Let me get on that before you start attacking me. The reason I say it's a little disappointing is because 3 of these are going to be in the form of 3-packs included pretty soon. I'm expecting maybe July or August. The only one you truly need from here, if you buy the 3-packs, is Mater, which already is a dumb one because I think a lot of us agree that Mater in these subcategory mainlines, sort of spin-off things, whatever you want to call it, like XRS Mud Racers or the newest Ice Racers Tomica put out, or even these GRC Global Racers Cup stuff, Mater just feels dumb to include. So you kind of see my point that I'm trying to make here. So yeah, I'll put a picture of those 3-packs that are coming out soon, but McQueen is going to be in it. So is Cruz, so is Miguel. Mater just really the only one that for whatever reason didn't make the cut. There's also going to be a 10-pack. I'll put a picture of that one as well. They included Sally, but not the Mater. What gives? It doesn't make any sense, but I picked these up at my local HEB this morning, and thankfully I was able to find one of each. There was multiples. I think there was 2 of Miguel, 2 of Mater, 3 of McQueen, and 5 of Cruz, if memory serves me right, and they were $197 each, which was a pretty good deal. But yeah, this is the box that they come in. Usually a full case of these has, I think, 30 some, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong there. Everyone else we've seen before, like Transforming McQueen, Mac, Doc, Ramon, Sally, George Nguyen, The King, Lizzie. It's just these 4 up here that are brand new for Series 3. And I will put pictures of the codes on the screen somewhere. That way you can use them if you find these at wherever minis are sold near you. For me, here in Texas, HEB is where I get them. Target doesn't have them. Walmart doesn't have them. There's not really any other big box retail stores that sell cars nowadays, do they? Anywho, let's get on to it. 4 minis might be a quick little video. It's just a shame that the 155 scale counterparts aren't out, because I would have loved to compare those to these minis, but I guess we're going to have to do it backwards. Once the 155 scale counterparts come out, we'll compare them to the minis. So, I mean, we do have the plastic McQueen here from the GRC playset. If you haven't seen my review on that playset, go ahead and check it out. I will leave it in the pinned comment below of this video. And here we go with number 25. It should be Lightning McQueen. And I saw that there was also going to be a metallic one. I'm not sure if it's the one in this box set or not. I know they did that for On the Road McQueen not too long ago, so we'll see. Yeah, it's a classic Lightning McQueen. So I have no idea where they're going to throw in that metallic GRC McQueen into. But first impressions, I love the detail on this guy. It looks phenomenal. I love the shine to it. I love the expression. I don't think we've seen this expression on a mini McQueen before. The back looks really cool with that burgundy sort of colored red. Very nice. I love the contrast of the lighter red up here fading into that darker red I mentioned earlier. That blue lightning bolt with the black and blue highlights just looks incredible. It's licensed 2020 Mattel, made in Thailand. GRC 95 logos all over. Overall, a very solid mini. I like the look of this guy. Very cute. Number 26. This one should be, I think, Miguel or Cruz. Let's see. Cruz. Okay. So same thing with Cruz here. It's not out yet. It's going to come out. There's an image of it in package, so it'll come out soon. Just we don't know when. First impressions of Cruz Ramirez in GRC form. It looks pretty cool. I like the amount of black and yellow. It kind of contrasts really well with that blue against it as well, and the white. They did a really good job with these color combos, I can't even lie. The carbon sort of like texture that the back has right here of the dinosaur and the spoiler, that looks really clean. I can't even lie. She has these like hexagons or sort of shapes all over her, kind of like a beehive sort of thing going on there. That looks pretty cool too. Interesting design choice for that aspect of Cruz. You have the GRC logo there at the front. If we zoom in on here, can we see the sponsors? They're very blurry and pixely, but you can imagine what it says there. Again, like I said, we'll compare these to the 1/55th scale counterparts once they actually come out. That blacked out number 51 at the top looks really, really good. I can't even lie. The yellow rims. Very nice. I like it. Yeah, that is definitely a solid one. So the next one should be Miguel or Mater. Can't be anyone else. Number 27. Let's see. Miguel. Okay, so Mater will be the last one. Let's go ahead and zoom in on him there. Blacked out spoiler. Accurate to his movie counterpart in Cars 2. The 1/55 scale version of Miguel will be the first, I think, Mattel release with the black spoiler, because they always give him the red spoiler, which is inaccurate. So he took a subline to come save his spoiler color. Global Racers Cup. This one's a lot more simple looking compared to, you know, what he usually looked like back in the day. Not a whole lot different. I would say this might be my least favorite so far, only because they didn't change it up too much. I like the red rims. The spoiler's kind of cool, I guess. This black blob in the back here of carbon is kind of off-putting, a little weird. The back window's kind of like glossed out, I guess, kind of. And this one's okay. That one's alright. I mean, compared to Cruise, they kind of like blend in color-wise, because, you know, they're both yellow or whatever. But I think they did Cruise a little bit better with the color combos and stuff. Even the GRC logo on the spoiler is different. The C kind of extends out on Cruise. Yeah, interesting. Let me know which one you think is the best one of the entire series here so far. And if we're counting 1/55 scale, oof, I mean, there's a lot of good ones in that one. They didn't do Jeff, Lewis, Nigel, and Rip, but I could dream, maybe one day. And here is possibly, I was about to say maybe the worst one of them all, but, initial first reaction, it's simple. It's very simple. I mean, you have the GRC cup on the side in black. Blacked out tow cables. We've kind of seen that before. Blacked out rear view mirrors. He's got his hood back. It's kind of thicker and bigger than before. Gray wheels and rims. License 2017. No. Okay, let me show you real quick what it reminds me of. It's this right here that I reviewed not too long ago. It seems like the same concept, where they just slap the logo of an event all over and change them into blue. It just feels unnecessary. I don't see the point of including Mater in these subcategory series or whatever. I really don't see it as a necessity. I really don't. That being said, now I don't know which one I don't like more, Miguel or Mater. I'm neutral towards Miguel and Mater, that's the thing. Cruz and McQueen, though, they for sure took the spotlight. Those were really, really nice. Comparing McQueen real quick to the plastic 1/55 scale counterpart here. Interesting how they both somehow managed to have different expressions from the actual Mattel diecast we will be getting soon. So we have 3 forms of expressions for this guy now, which is actually kind of cool. Well, obviously a little metal one. The details might be smaller, more pixely and whatnot, but in this case, it has more detail than this plastic counterpart. Because sometimes the plastic ones too lack a lot of detail. Like the spoiler isn't completely painted on there. Those little hexagon beehive sort of patterns that I was saying that Cruz had, I'm just noticing them now on McQueen. The plastic one doesn't have that, but the Mini does. I like that pattern. It looks really, really cool. There's the hood. Yeah, I love those expressions on McQueen. Very cocky looking, very in character. Yeah, the hexagons are kind of here. Not really. It's a lot more present over here, I feel. I like the blue trim they put around the rims on the Mini. They didn't do that here. They didn't even bother putting the light year text. But I know the actual metal 1/55 scale one will have a lot more detail for sure. Oh yeah, they didn't even detail the back like the Mini. Yeah, the Mini is definitely superb in detail category. But that's essentially it for the Minis. There's not a lot to say when it comes to these other than the fact that it's been forever since we've last gotten one. Poor Francesco stayed all the way back there. I'm pretty excited to see the rest of the Minis once they come out, those 3-packs and everything. I'm pretty sure the ones in the 3-packs are going to be exactly the same to these 3 right here. So these are essentially going to be duplicates for me in weeks' time, except Mater, who was... like I said, I'm neutral to him. My definite favorites for sure were McQueen and Cruz. Let me know about you, which ones were your favorites and your least favorites so far. Other than that, though, I'm looking forward to all the GRC stuff coming out later this summer. Piston Cup Productions signing out, and I will see you guys next time.